Hey, my name is Emmy, and I'll be demonstrating to you Newton's 3 laws of motion. Newton's first law of motion. An object at rest stays at rest unless a net force acts upon it, and an object in motion stays in motion unless a net force acts on it. For example, I am standing here. I am at rest. I will stay at rest unless some rude person were to push me into the pool. See, wherever I was pushed into the pool, I was no longer at rest. There was a force acting on me. I'm gonna go try. Another example of Newton's first law of motion is this ball. When Caitlin throws it, it is in motion. Whenever it's standing here, it's not in motion. Me throwing it is a force acting on it to make it go back and forth between us. All objects resist having their motion change. The tendency to resist change is called inertia. When the ball hit me, it stopped because another force acted on it to make it no longer in motion. Yep. Now, Newton's second law of motion. It states that the force of an object is equal to its mass times its acceleration, and a net force acting on an object causes the object to accelerate in the direction of the net force. Whenever I kick the ball, the force of my foot will cause it to accelerate in the direction that I kick it. Kick it back. I'll tell you more in a minute. The mass of the ball and the amount of force I apply affects its acceleration. Another example. Acceleration of an object depends on its mass. So whenever I push this cart with Caitlin on it, it has a larger mass, so it won't go very far. It can't accelerate much because the heavier the mass, the less it can accelerate. Whenever I take Caitlin off though, it has a smaller mass, so it can accelerate more. I'm going into this. And that stops the acceleration. That's what's up. Lastly, Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. When one object exerts a force on another object, the second object exerts an equal force in the opposite direction of the first object. For example, when I'm pushing on the tree is not going anywhere. It's not moving. Because whenever I exert a force on the tree, there's an equal force pushing back, which is why the tree is not moving. Plus, I'm not very strong. Another example is this roller coaster. Centrifugal force is the action force. It causes the coaster to go to the center of the loop, and the rail thingies are the reaction force, causing the roller coaster to remain on the track. And those were Newton's 3 laws of motion. Hope you learned something today.